All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our weekly team Zoom. Thank you so much for getting on live. I appreciate you. And if you are tuning in to the recording, thank you for watching the playback. We are middle of the month, August already. So we are already 15 days into the new catalog. We've had some LTO drops. We've got an exciting announcement about a pre-order redemption that's coming up. And we have two really, really cool tools and resources that we want to share with you tonight. So I don't want to take too much time on the front half. I'm going to turn it over to our announcement queen, Lisa Godfrey, and she's going to tell us all of the things that we need to know right now, all of the updates that have happened since last week's call, and then we will dive in. So Lisa, the floor is yours.
I almost started talking before I unmute myself. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Announcements and Together We Scent Zoom. A few things happened since last week, some really exciting stuff. We obviously had Alice in Wonderland launch, still available, everything. Nothing is sold out so far, which is super exciting since Scooby-Doo was like here and gone. So Alice is all still available. We also have NFL collection back. That is still available as well. Which is really exciting because I think according to the sports ball news I looked up earlier, some football is like starting soon again. It's not my thing, but I looked it up and people should be excited about it. So yay, sports ball. So we have those available. Also super exciting. You may have seen or you may have received an email. I know I received mine today. Cinderella Castle pre-sales. Woo! Those were not slated to happen until more towards the end of the year, but surprise, surprise, they are arriving earlier than anticipated. So as I said, emails are going out. If you haven't received them, or if your customers haven't received them, give it a couple of days. I'm sure they're working through them. But the redemption is going to begin on August 29th. And it will go until December 31st. So from August 29th until the end of the year at 11:59 Pacific time. So they have all that time, that nice chunk of time. So even if they don't have, they were like, oh, I was saving up the money for like Christmas, you can be like, that's cool, you still have time. But if they'd rather get it done and over with now, earlier, and you can get that sweet PRV to get yourself over 1,000 for the incentive for August, I mean, why not? Go for it. So that is happening. Had a couple events announced in the Workstation. Director Boot Camp and Star Director Summit Approach. So if you are a director, you can register for Boot Camp 47 and 48, two separate ones in October. Information in the Workstation on that. It is $100 for first-time attendees, $200 for returning ones. I haven't been yet. I look forward to when I get to go. So lots of people, if you have, I know a bunch of people on here have done it and loved it. So if you wanted to chat with anybody about that, maybe like hit up some of our directors and see what that experience is like. And then Star Director Summit is also going to be in October. Registration is now open. By the way, both of these registrations close on September 16th. So you have a little bit. Oh, this is really cool, you guys. So whoever attended SFR, you may remember that since he asked us to fill out some handwritten notes while we were there, and they were going to the Ronald McDonald House. And they told us for every handwritten note to go to kids who are there being treated for cancer. They told us for every handwritten note, Scentsy would donate one Scentsy buddy to the Ronald McDonald House in Salt Lake City. So we got the final numbers on that. And so everyone, because of everyone who participated at SFR, Scentsy is donating 1,510 handwritten notes and Scentsy buddies to split between the Ronald McDonald House and Shriners Children's Hospital in Salt Lake City. So that is amazing. That is amazing. Just a couple more things. Customer order forms still out of stock, anticipated to return in early September. Make sure you guys are still paying attention. We still have those warmer and bar bundles available. 200 bonus points for Scentsy subscribers this month. $350 party hosts get a free warmer. Free warmer in the join kit this month. Tons of stuff, you guys. Tons of incentives for people. Harvest collection. It's coming September 1st. We're almost there. If you haven't ordered your brochures, they are available in the consultant store. And last but not least, on the product status list, I mentioned those warmer and bar bundles. There is one that is out of stock. It's the Hello Fall bundle, but it will be back on Thursday. And that is all I have for you.
Awesome. Thanks for bringing us up to speed. And everything that Lisa touched on is in the news tab of your workstation. For more information, you can visit the news tab. Okay. We have 2 tools and resources that we're going to tell you about and walk you through, show you tonight. And then at the very end, we will pick our winners of our prizes for this week. So stay on, stay on. We announce the winners at the end. The very first thing that we are going to talk about is something that has been in the works for a little over a year. And Tammy and Nicole are going to walk you through it. They have put in hours and hours of labor and making sure that everything is working and up to date. And I don't want to discount, there was some other consultants that have helped collaborate with it, but truly Tammy and Nicole really worked super hard to bring this to us. And it is what we're calling a team hub. And I'm not going to do too much more talking. I'm going to turn it over to Tammy. She's going to share her screen, and her and Nicole are going to show you our new rolled out team hub.
Hi guys. Yeah, before we get started, I do want to call out, this is a team effort. This is some time in the making. So I definitely want to call out, obviously Nicole, but there was Amber, Lydia, Lisa, Robin, Melissa, Mary Jane. This is something that we put together. And we understand that it may work for some, it may not work for others, but I think the great thing about Scentsy is it's something to have tools that you can find that may work for you. So this is just another tool in your tool chest for something to be able to use. So let me go ahead and try and share my screen.
While you're doing that, she's not on, but let's also call out Julie because she helped too.
Yep.
And Janelle, she's not also on, but anyway, thank you everyone.
Can you guys see this?
We can.
Okay. So the purpose behind this, let me go back and tell you what this was designed for. It was initially designed for kind of an onboarding system for new consultants, because let's be honest, sometimes our workstation and trying to find things can be a little overwhelming. Difficult to find. And then sometimes if you feel that stuff is coming in all different directions, so much information can cause you to almost paralyze you. So this was our way to actually take the information that we felt was essential for you to access, that you should access when you're a new consultant. But then it expanded a little bit more to just in general documents that you should have access to quickly. And so this is kind of the team hub for those things that we think are essential for your business. And so what it is, it's you can find it on togetherwesent.com/team hub. So keeping with the easiness of the Together We Sent, this is /team hub. And this is something that you can share with your new consultants, your old consultants, anybody, a way for them to see those key documents, things that are crucial to your business. So basically what it is if you click on something like new consultant start, it's going to bring you right here. And if you want the consultant guide, boom, you click it right there. It brings you to the workstation of where it's at. And so you don't have to go trying to search to find these things. It's right there for you. And so we put these things for you to be able to share them, for you able to access them, something, you know, a little bit for everybody. One of the things that I think is important or I found interesting was ways to promote your business. I mean, we're in the incentive. We just got off the incentive track. This I thought was a pretty neat document that had some pretty creative ways. So we took 100 different ways to work your Scentsy business and put it in here. And there's some unique ones that you probably haven't heard or seen before. So this is just a way that you can take this, you can download it, you can print it, you can share that link with others if need be. And so that's the way that it operates. It's just at your fingertip access to what we feel are the important things for you as a consultant. Nicole, do you want to jump in?
Yeah, sure. So if you were on the Bloom retreat, you already got access to this to try and use it. And we would encourage all of you, as you're using it and sharing it with your teams, to let us know if there's something that is missing, that's not up to date, that we could do differently. We'd be glad to look at that. But I was finding within my own team, a lot of people are like, okay, so I have a new team member, now what? And I didn't have an easy way to be like, oh, just do this. Other than saying the training tab has lots of information or XYZ, I didn't have a great onboarding system, if you will. And so I found this to be an amazing tool to help with that process because it's one location for all of the things. So when I have somebody who reaches out to me and says, okay, I'm a lead consultant, but like, how do I get to the next level? How do I become a director? We have that page here that shows you what are the incentives and trips look like? How do you get to, shooting star trainer? What is a lead consultant? What does that look like? And it outlines everything for you. So you can see how to do those things. Tammy just had party flipping up. So you can look and see party flipping and how to do that document. And almost everything where it could connect you to somewhere on your workstation, we have automatically connected it for you. So you don't have to try and search through the workstation and hope you have the right words. I know Rachel on my team, for some reason, the workstation hates her and it's always not cooperating. So she kind of doesn't need to navigate that. She can come to this page and she can choose what she's looking for and click on it, and it'll take her right to that spot on her workstation.
This is designed to be a living, breathing document.
It really is. I mean, there's literally everything on here. I don't know if any of you knew this, but you're going to know it now. At the bottom of every single page on your workstation, it has your consultant guide on it, but it's also on here. So if you're ever not sure or you want to point somebody in that direction, you can view it on here. Party and host flipping, there's documents there that go through all of that with you. If you want to know who people are on our team page, we have that there for you. And as people promote to director, because I know some of you are really close, we'll add you to that too, because we want people to see your face on there. We've removed Amy from this page that she's on right now. Just kidding, she's not there anymore in the apps, because obviously that's not a thing anymore. But if we start finding that there's more apps that we're using and are very helpful, we'll add them to that page too. So it's just a quick reference for you to get to the next thing. What else? I mean, really, our reasoning for doing this was kind of to take the guesswork out. It's kind of like Cliff Notes for consultants. All the things you really need are right here on this page for you. Easy to click through, easy to find, easy for us to update. So when we have transitions and images change, we'll do our best to go in and change them. So it's not confusing. But so many different things for you to click through and look at, and hopefully streamline your business and make things a little bit easier for you to navigate your business, but also as you're growing your teams, for it to feel a little less scary because you have this to go to and you can learn together and grow together. And you can also point your new team members in the direction of this team hub as well. So hopefully you guys find it as useful as we hoped for it to be.
Yeah.
And if you have reinstated consultants, it might have been a while since they've been a consultant. And so you can direct them here. There's information for the reinstated consultant, but then there's also a kind of refresher course of the things that they need to know or may want to know, or maybe they've forgotten. And that's some of the information that is housed here as well. Tammy, did you click on that titles and compensation? yet. Because I absolutely love this section. You can click on it based on what your title is, and there is information that is pertinent to you and pertinent to your title.
Maybe if it loads.
If it loads.
It doesn't look like it's loading right now.
While that's thinking about loading, something that I just thought of too is that I don't know how some of you who've been consultants for a long time feel, but I find that so much has changed in the workstation since I started 11 and a half years ago, that sometimes when I'm asked a question, I'm like, I don't even know what that looks like on their workstation anymore, because they've changed so much to your first like 70-day page and all the things. And so this is just like a universal place where everything looks the same and we can all use it how we need to.
And so again, this, it may be something that they only use it as they're, getting their feet under them and an understanding of Scentsy. It may be something that you use all the time. But again, it's designed as another tool that you can share with a new consultant to maybe make that starting off as a consultant a little bit easier and not as overwhelming if they're trying to find things on our workstation. So again, it's togetherwescent.com/team hub. But that just gives you an insight. Again, if there's anything that you see that you're like, I really access this document a lot, or I think this is important to add, let us know and we can update it and change it as we need to.
Yeah. And this is truly a tool for all of you to use. It is here. It is up and running. All you have to do is go to the web address that Tammy just gave. You can send it to your downline, send it to a new consultant, send it to your current team, reference it yourself. It really is a focused place that you don't have to dive through, the workstation to find some of the things that you just want to narrow in on and find. And so I will also get the banner on our Facebook page, our Together We Scent Facebook page updated. You know how that header, you're probably so used to seeing it right now. It's the August header, but it has our important links listed up in that header. And I will get the Team Hub website added to that list of our important links. So in case you forget what the website is, or you misplace your notes from tonight, it will always now be listed in the header of our Together We Scent Facebook page. Okay. Any questions? Anything? I love the shout outs that you guys are putting in the chat, because these girls definitely deserve the shout out for putting this together. Great job. Love it. Excited to see this. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for this. Thank you. This is going to help so much. Amazing. I love this. So helpful. Thank you for putting this together. This is fantastic. Yay. Awesome. Great
Here's
job.
the thing though, guys, it's only awesome if you actually use it.
Yeah.
So use it, share it.
Yeah. And poke around. You can't break anything. And it links basically to your own workstation. So if you did you have to log into the workstation first when you go to the Team Hub for the links to direct you?
If you're not logged in, it should prompt you to log in. It will take you right to the workstation though, and then it'll take you to that spot.
Perfect. Yeah, so you can't break anything. So you can lay in bed and poke around and see what tools are available to you and maybe learn something new.
I remember when we were looking at it at Bloom and we were testing it out, like if you're using the same computer that you use to log in all the time anyway, chances are it's going to take you directly to your workstation already. So because that's what it did for me.
Very good. Thank you, Lisa. Good. Cool tool. Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to talk about the second tool and resource that you have at your fingertips, or you will have at your fingertips tonight, that is going to help you from your cell phone. So these are two separate things that we're sharing with you. This new one is going to help automate some of your text messages. So what I want to do is first, I'm going to show you what the screen is. I'm going to walk you through some of it. And then at the end, I'll tell you how to get it on your phone, how to get linked to this board, And I'll show you how easy it is to use it by sharing the screen on my phone. So before we do that, I'm going to introduce you to an app called Boards. Maybe you've heard about it. Maybe you've heard of it. Maybe you haven't. It is a free app to download. Hang tight. You don't have to download it just yet because I want you to see what is on this screen just to get accustomed to what you're looking at so that when I go to share my phone screen, it doesn't look so foreign. So you will have access to this board. It's called H-Town Showdown, but that's because this board was rolled out at an event that happened in Texas a couple weeks ago or a week ago. So it's called H-Town Showdown, but what it is it is just like our team hub with a ton of information, except all of these items are ready to go as text messages. So if you're starting out and you're brand new to boards, the very first thing that you'll see when you log in and we get you connected to this board is the start here to learn. And that'll walk you through and you can do that on your own time. But let's just poke around at some of the categories that are available. So sponsoring, joining, team, customers, parties and events, hosts and bookings, club and Scentsy Club, samples, social media, office organization, personal development and growth, apps and programs, resources, Amazon shopping lists, shipping and mailing, all the way down to how to measure a box and weigh it properly so that you're making sure that you are not overpaying on postage. That's a video that's in here. Fundraisers and the 2023 incentive. I'm going to totally pick on Amber because she had posted about on Together We Scent asking if anybody had any information on host coaching. And I said, hang tight and we're going to talk about it on Zoom. So I'm going to start with that. Amber, you're going to be really excited to see that in this host and booking board, there's a host coaching folder. Hold on, that's not where I want to go. I want to go all the way down to host coach. Some of you know Kimberly Polito. She's an amazing consultant. She provides a lot of tools for other consultants. She has provided her entire host coaching script. And all of these are pre-written text messages that will be ready to go straight from your phone once we get you linked to this board. All you'll have to do is tweak the wording. Maybe if it doesn't sound exactly like you, tweak the wording, add your hostess's name or, you know, whatever's pertinent to you. But all of these are ready to go text messages for host coaching. There is host rewards charts. So if you want to zip off a host reward chart really quickly to a potential host or even to an existing host, those are pre-programmed in here. You're probably thinking, I don't know what you mean right now on how I can zip these off or how these are text messages, but just trust me, I will show you what that means. When we go into sponsoring and join, there's starter kit options. So if you're talking to somebody via text message and you want to share with them some of the kit options or what a starter kit looks like, or what a host exclusive starter kit looks like, or the difference between the starter kits, these are all ready to go for you to select straight from your phone and populate it right into a text to send them off. Opportunity information and packets. So here's some, even down to DoorDash packets that people have put together for their DoorDashers that deliver their food to their houses. There's Amazon links in here. Here's packs that you could make if you're going on a flight. Here's a scent circle with a new, if you're meeting somebody new and you carry scent circles around, here is information on that. Top 10 reasons to join Scentsy. There is so much information. Recruiting scripts, $20 join special scripts, follow-up join scripts, new member team packet or a welcome packet with links to Canva. If you're familiar with Canva, you can go in and tweak some of those templates. Here's information on reinstatements. Now, again, this is kind of cross-referencing the things that we have put on the Team Hub. The Team Hub is more informational, and this Boards app is more action-oriented. Maybe what I should do is show you really quickly what I mean. Let me share my screen from my phone. I'll show you what I mean when I say it's text ready, and then I'll come back and show you some more of the tools that are available. So let me share my phone screen. Bear with me just a second. Okay. Share my phone screen. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Not sharing. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Okay. So if I go into a brand new text message, and Mary Jane, you're going to be my guinea pig right now. So I'm in a text message, okay? And if I'm on an Apple phone, and so if you have an Apple, this is how you would do it, but boards will also show you how to do this if you have an Android phone. But when I start to type a message, so let's say I'm going in and Mary Jane is a customer of mine, and I want to send her some join information because her and I were discussing her joining, and I want to send her some join information or maybe a picture of the starter kit. So do you see I have a globe down at the bottom of my screen? Anybody that has an Apple phone, there's a globe at the bottom of your screen, and you can see that one of my keyboards that's listed is boards. And when I go into boards, this is going to look familiar. This is what I was just walking you through on the desktop. All of those categories and folders are now in my phone. I can go to sponsoring and joining, starter kit options, and I want to send Mary Jane a picture of the starter kit. And boom, I can send that right off to her. If I wanted to talk about the join options with her, all I did was put my finger on join options text. It populated this information into my message to Mary Jane that says there's 2 Scentsy starter kits available for a new consultant. The difference in the kits is really the amount of Scentsy products that are in the kit. And here's option 1 and here's option 2. And they are all ready. Love it. I'll join now. Mary Jane, you're easy. I love it. So let's go back to the boards really quickly. Mary Jane, let me just continue to blow you up for a second. If I, let's see, I'm going to take that out. I can go back. So maybe now I want to send her something else, not just about the join kit, but I also, I want to send her this compensation chart that's in here. So I can click on it. It's copied. I can paste it right into my message to Mary Jane. You basically, what I'm showing you is you can navigate through this whole board, and anything that you might want to send to a customer, I can go into the customers tab, and let's say I want them to join my VIP Facebook group. I can click on join my VIP group, and there it populates it right into my text message. And all I have to do is go in and change where it says my link. I can go in and I can type my VIP page /VIP. And I can send that off. And it was already written for me. Cool, right? There's so many different things that you have at your fingertips right in your text screen that you can send right off to a customer, a potential team member, a host. And now you're thinking, okay, but how? How do I do this? And how do I get this? So what I want you to do is go to, on your phone, I just dropped the web address in the chat. It is themonthlymovement.com/boards app. It's free. So there's no cost for you to use this. And this,
So
Go ahead, Tim.
I was gonna say, I'm looking at some of the questions. Jennifer Derrick asked if has harvest photos or they can be added. Not to this. This cannot be modified, but this kind of shows you how you can create a board so you can create your own.
Yes. Yes. This is just going to get you accustomed to seeing what the app can do. And it's already pre-programmed with a lot of information. But once you have the boards app, you have the ability to create your own boards, which will show up in your text message globe as well.
And then I also want to put a plug out there. There is a Facebook group called Scented Boards, and it's all Scentsy consultants using boards. So if there's questions or there's other wording of what they've done, so you can go out there and look also. Scented, and then boards is all capitalized.
Yeah. Thank you, Tammy. Joining that right now. Okay. Any other? Okay. I already have boards. How do I get this board added? If you already have boards, you still have to go to the web address that I dropped in the chat. That is going to take you to a screen that looks just like this. It's going to take you to this screen. It's going to say H-Town Showdown. Enter your email address to join this board. Once you do that, Robin, you just did it. Is it still fresh in your mind to share what happened after you entered in your email address? Did it prompt you to download the boards app?
Yeah, it did.
Okay. And then so you download the boards app. It will show you how to add the boards to your keyboard on your phone, because that's the biggest thing. So that it shows up in that globe as one of your keyboards, you have to add boards as a keyboard. Okay.
Yeah, I added boards just yesterday, as a matter of fact, and
Okay.
I have an Android, and I did figure out how to download the keyboard,
Okay.
and I had that little icon down in the bottom,
Okay.
and I had this board already that was already made that I had found, and I've got it on there. But now when I look at my phone, that keyboard thing isn't there anymore. So now I have to figure out how to get it to stay on my phone.
And it should stay, because I haven't had to re-add mine back in
That's what I
since
thought.
I've added it. So we'll have to look at maybe
So-
some troubleshooting with.
Yeah.
Cindy, I have an Android too, and I just downloaded it, and it automatically pops up every time. Like, it hasn't taken it off my keyboard. Once I hit that keyboard icon at the bottom, it just stayed on there. So
Yes,
like when I open
mine
boards,
disappeared. So I don't know. And I even went into boards and it's not there. So, oh, wait a
maybe
minute.
try
Now it's
uninstalling
there.
and redoing it.
Now it's there. Where'd it come from? It wasn't there 2 minutes ago.
So
You have to touch in the text message and then it'll appear.
yeah, you do have to look like you're starting to type into the text message for that keyboard option to appear. Two things. If you already have the boards app, you still have to go to themonthlymovement.com/boards app and put your email address in there so that the H-Town Showdown board links to your boards account. Second thing is that I love that Amber put in the chat is if you poke through this H-Town board, because there's a lot of information and you determine there's a few things that you will use a lot, you can copy and paste them right from the H-Town Showdown board into your own brand new board, maybe of only the things that you would be using. So you can kind of build your own board based off this one that is already built out for you. Cool, makes sense. And I love Rachel Connor saying, I don't think I've been this excited about something in a long time. And that says a lot considering Harvest products were just revealed. So that makes me happy. Any questions? So you have 2 new tools. that
No
you-
questions, Melissa. But I wanted to share, I've been using this since Thursday and it has been a game changer for me.
You've been using boards.
Honestly, I've been using boards since Thursday from a Thursday night shift. And with my new consultants and even teams, members on my team that we're growing together, game changer. I haven't had to go look for something. I haven't had to ask for help. Cassie knows I'm always asking for help, and literally pull it right up and everything I've needed.
It's awesome. And you can even you can use boards to populate happy birthday messages or your own custom thank you message for your customers, or any of the messages that you want to write for yourself but have them be saved. You can create your own board. In fact, I went and created my own board. I used Amy, which we know is going away August 30th, but I used Amy as a customer follow-up system. And I had a lot of built out templates in Amy. So what I did is I logged into my Amy account on my desktop, and I also opened my boards account on my desktop, and I created a new board that I called Amy templates. And I went into Amy and I copied my templates and pasted them into their own individual boards on my Amy templates board. So now they are in my phone ready to go as text messages, just as I would have used them in the Amy app. Very, very robust, very cool, free. And that Scented Boards group will be a really cool resource for us as well. What do you think, Cindy?
Since we're talking about tools and everything else, I'm really happy you mentioned boards tonight, because I just heard the word boards for the first time yesterday. I belong to the, what is it called? It's the Visly codes for Scentsy consultants. I have not started using Visly, but I joined the group. And somebody posted yesterday they're doing 4 independent trainings on Friday, one after the other. One is on Canva, one is broadcast, project broadcast, one is Visly, and one is boards.
That's awesome.
And they're hour-long trainings, one after the other. And it's, of course, it's free. And so I've actually signed up with it. And Janie, you and I need to talk, because I need to move things around. But it starts at like 1:19, it says, Eastern time. And it'll go from one to the other to the other.
And
to the other.
that's,
so.
And those are posted in the Visly.
It was announced
Visly group?
in Visly.
Announced in the Visly group.
And
Okay.
the woman that's hosting it is Mary Sarah Hoole, Hoole.
Okay.
And so she's sharing her board, and then she's also been on Project Broadcast today and helping people that already have a number, but maybe they haven't done much with it, kind of getting used to some things today. I haven't been home long enough to look at that. So.
Okay. Thank you for that information. I'll look and see what I can pull and share about those upcoming trainings. All right. We're almost to the top of the hour. We threw a lot of information at you, but really cool tools. You can work at your own pace. So long as you have the web address for the team hub and the web address to get you linked to the H-Town Showdown board, then you are good to go. Moving at your own pace. These tools are for you to use. And Andrea, are we ready?
Yes.
To do our drawing? So
make sure I got everyone.
So since we have like super high amount of people on tonight, which makes me so excited. Can we draw 3 names tonight?
3?
Yeah.
Okay. I could do that. Okay. First name. First one is Jerry Gilbert. Should you see that?
Okay. Yay.
Okay. Second one is Mariana.
Yay.
Okay.
Mariana.
And the third is Lydia.
Is
Lydia Galindo.
Yay. Awesome.
Galindo. Yeah. Okay. So there's your 3.
Very cool. All right. I'll get with you, Andrea, on what we're sending who. And Tammy, Nicole, you guys, thank you so much for tonight. And everybody for getting on. This will be recorded, so you can refer back to it if need be. It's as with all of our Tuesday trainings, they are posted on our YouTube channel, our Together We Sent YouTube channel. The link to the YouTube channel is in that header on our Together We Sent Facebook page. We're really trying to make it easy for you to find information. So But all of our recordings are housed on our YouTube channel. We also have that additional bonus training every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. It's called the Thursday Night Shift. It used to be called the Monthly Movement, and now, or at least the Facebook page used to be called the Monthly Movement. It is now, as of today, changed to the Thursday Night Shift because that's what everybody knows it by. But that bonus training is always on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Different topic typically than we talk about tonight on Tuesdays. And that is also recorded and uploaded to our YouTube channel. So you guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I am so happy that you are here. It's great to see so many of your faces. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your evening and a good rest of your week. Let's go out and earn that incentive.